big guns to do some real drilling over here.
Finally got you on the road, huh?
Hey, I've been on the road. Look at my skin tone. I ain't been in Winnipeg.
Trying to think of the temperature the other night in Winnipeg. What was it?
It was like minus.
You missed one.
I think I swung it about 80 degrees.
It was the ice pellets in the eye getting on the plane in
Calgary, yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. I got to ask you about dinner later, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. You want
No.
Driegers? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Drew will go tonight. Fleury will come out, which puts Seuss back in the lineup, and then Morgan Geekie will go in for Austin Zarnik.
With Susie, is that managing his time on the ice after the injury that he wasn't playing?
Yeah, twofold. His first game back, he played a real good, solid game. Really, more than anything, going back into Calgary, we wanted to get Hayden Fleury back in the lineup. He's been consistently playing pretty well, and we didn't want him to be out of the lineup too long, so we wanted him to go back in, and that also was probably a good opportunity for Seuss coming off a long layoff, play a game, and then have a day or two in between.
And Morgan was out the other night, so what was that about?
Yeah, just the same. I mean, we have some different options. Just looking at different opportunities, for us to look at lines, and bottom line is the other night we didn't create a whole lot. Just in terms of against a good defensive team, we didn't create as much as we needed to. So again, just trying to look for ways tonight to try to spark that a little bit.
And given the style that Vancouver plays, which is different than in Calgary, do you see there being more opportunities to create, maybe some of those second chance opportunities?
Well, that's for us that'll be up to us. The other night, in Calgary, really as you look through the entire game, we weren't able to find an answer for the Backlund line. We weren't able to find an answer for the Lindholm line. So, we have to make sure that tonight, whatever our matchups are, we're good without the puck, which allows us to get going the other direction. And then, obviously, we have to find a way to generate more. We're not going to climb outside of our skin. We are who we are, and we need to know how to do that. And we got to be a little more efficient tonight.
Power play is something that has taken some steps in the last couple of games. I would think that there's again more opportunity tonight, just given the way that Vancouver has played on.
Well, it has to be a key for us, specialty teams in general, right? Both sides have to be good in order to win at this time of year. We've talked about that a little bit before. It doesn't matter who you're facing. At the end of the night, you have to come out on the plus side of your specialty teams.
Going forward now, the final couple months of the regular season, what are you looking for big picture-wise as far as who fits into the team long-term and who maybe doesn't? I can imagine there's some evaluating going on internally. What are you looking for?
That's on a day-to-day basis that evaluation happens, and that all that happens within the framework of the most important thing, which is working every day to win games. And that's we're working hard to build. We're working hard to grow. That has to continue. The focus at this time of year has to be on winning games, and then the bigger picture is it's always there. We do that on a daily basis. Is evaluating that long-term picture.
So are you evaluating how guys fit within your system or how guys want to fit within your system? Is there a difference in that?
Well, there's probably, both, both. And that's, those things go hand in hand, and they have to within a good team structure. So I would answer that by saying both.
When you evaluate the play of the goaltenders this year, how have you seen that improve? What's been changing? I know Ruby's coming off a great game, but just season long.
Yeah, I think we should, talk about that in a couple of months. The importance of Gruby's play the other night in Calgary, I think goes without saying. He did his job very well, and we need our goaltenders to do their job and do it well, just like we need every other area of our team to do the exact same. So the goaltending, without a doubt, it's a position that draws the spotlight. It's very important, and we need to rely on those guys. But everybody else has to do their job in front of them, at the exact same time.
Have you seen them settle into that a little bit more? I mean, I guess we should at this point in the season, just in being comfortable with the system and the communication that needs to happen.
Our players?
Yes, with Groovy or Drakes, whoever's in net.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't think comfortability, at this time of year is should be an issue. That maybe because we went through training camp and the first early portion of the season, that's an issue. But at this point, there's no issue there.
When you evaluate your goalies, do you do it game by game or do you do it in blocks, leaving room for the odd?
Big picture is the entire season. Segments is another smaller snapshot, and then obviously the individual game on a game by game basis.
Thank you.
You bet. Thanks.